All right. Sorry again. I have problems with this every time. My webcam disconnected. It's like must be a loose cable. I don't know. I don't know what caused it. But anyways, we're working on the 2025 Tour Series Parallel Universe. I'm going to open what I believe is the last of the ones that I'm going to open for me. But if anybody buys any, just send PayPal. I don't think I put that in there. Let me write that in first. If you just send the PayPal and then let me know in here if you want it to be ripped live and then shipped out like that, or if you want me to just send the packs directly to you so you can open them, or boxes, or the Tour Series set. Since we're running behind because of this, I'm going to just go through this and give people a chance to find the stream, since the link that I shared isn't valid. So this is the base set. It's 184 player cards, plus the grind set, and it's 25 cards only available in these boxes. I do have some listed on eBay individually if you want to buy a specific person, but the only way to get the whole grind set is if you buy a factory sealed set, base set. So that's one way to do. That's listed in there. It's $90 for 209 cards, with the grind set being approximately half the print run of the base cards, I believe, because there's 500 sets, and then there's also 673 prints of each base card on top of the Tour Series, is what I believe it says. So 500 of each of these, 1,173 of the base cards, which this is what a base card looks like. Consistent. They have 3 different colorations and backgrounds, but that's what a base card looks like. Here's the back. Card number. 2025 Tour Series underneath it, and then over on the side. So that is what we're working with today. I will set this aside, and I'll just start ripping. So hopefully some people come in and find my stream. I don't know. I messed up having the camera issue. I tell you what, I'm not the most tech-savvy person in the world, but I sure have a lot of problems that seem to be very simple. Oh well. I do have extra boxes here that are intended to do some breaks for other people. So when I complete, or not complete my sets, but when I am done opening for what I think I'll be doing for myself, I will start doing those breaks potentially on Whatnot. I'd prefer to continue to do them here and sell the spots through my website, but we'll see if that's the way other people want to do it. A lot of people seem to prefer Whatnot, and I'm just trying to avoid all the fees and the expenses that ultimately costs everybody money. So, anyways, here we go. Culver Dolan Blue. It's the second least rare parallel, Violet Main. It's the fourth least rare. Pink is the third, Kim Dickerson. Giraffe is, I believe, eighth. It's the most rare unnumbered parallel. And Colradolin Red. So it goes red, blue, pink, black, cow, snake, zebra, giraffe. And then there's the serial numbered cards are numbered out of 30. Those are called shattered. Out of 20 is knitted, and I'm going for that complete set. So if you end up with any knitted, please reach out to me. I'm going to need some help to finish that set. Then 15 is En Fuego, which we got right there. Just figured I'd show it while it's there. And then out of 15, Garrett, nice. I will do that. Are you going to be here for a little bit? Because you can choose them from this box if you want to. This is the first pack or second pack I did, or I'll switch over to a brand new box. Let me know what you want me to do. So the fire, black, Danny Claydon, zebra, Natalie Ryan, Luke Sampson, snake, and Austin Turner red. All right, Garrett, I confirmed it. I see the payment. What should I? My intention was to open a complete box for people that are buying packs. So just let me know if you'd prefer that. Otherwise, I just let you pick or let me pick randomly out of here. I don't really care. But ultimately, if for transparency and it's nice to be able to start because these are for me right here. So let me know. Hopefully you can hear me. So I'll keep opening for me until I hear from you. Matty O, blue. Abigail Wilson, black. Noah Meinsma, pink. Scott Stokely, shattered. Chandler Kramer, red. Joey Buckets, blue. Cal Longquist, black. Oh, you just want to mail? Okay, that's perfect. You don't want me to rip them? That'll make it easier. I'll just start a new box. I have some set aside, and I will start a new box and then ship them to the address in your PayPal. So thank you. I appreciate it. Holland Hanley, shattered. Kona Montgomery, red. Appreciate the support. Abigail Wilson, blue. Jordan Lynn's knitted. That's going into my set. Don't think I have that one yet. Nina Guerrero, pink. Aiden Scott, giraffe. Freddie Meza, red. Have you seen any of these yet, Garrett? Open or seen any opened or opened any yourself? Scott Stokely, blue. Noah Meinsma, black. Luke Taylor, pink. Axel Olsen, red. And we got a foil. It's the blocks. Canute Holland, 1 out of 3. You can see the squares. It's a good card. Usually you get either 2 foils or 1 of 1 in each box. That's what I have noticed on an average. And it's been pretty consistent. Ezra Aderhold, blue. Eagle McMahon, cow. Thomas Gilbert, pink. Zach Arlinghouse Shattered. Casey White Red. Axel Olsen Blue. Bo McLaughlin Cow. Ben Wolf Pink. Juna Heinen and Shattered. And Ricky Wysocki Red. Oh, yeah, Ledgestone, nice. Okay, well, they're pretty cool. I love parallels, so I know some people are making fun of the animal print, but it's fine. It's just as arbitrary as the blocks or whatever. The numbered ones are clearly the more sought after because they're more rare. But even still, there's like 3 people in Wisconsin that are going for the cow set, including me. So I'm hoping we end up with all the cows in Wisconsin, but it'll be interesting with that many people going for the set. Although I do believe there's quite a few of each. Bo McLaughlin Blue, Drew Gibson Cow, Cyananda Pink, Ben Wolf Snake, and Holly Finley Red. Emerson Keith Blue, Nestori Tukanen Cow, Simon Lizotte Pink, Jake Brown Giraffe, and Isaac Robinson Red. Kim Dickerson Blue, Sheila May Lay, Knitted. I think I need that. Chris Clemens Zebra, Jakub Knapek Shattered, and Casey White Red. Christian Kuoksa Blue, Jake Brown Cow, Calvin Heimberg Pink, Haley King Giraffe, Ani Armanen Red. Vino Makala Blue, Missy Gannon Black, Evelina Solon in Pink, Daniel Pfaff Giraffe, and Drew Gibson Red. Chris Clemens Blue, Holland Hanley Black, Albert Tom Zebra, Morgan Lynn's Giraffe, and Christopher Robbins Red. Please give me a like for the video. Hopefully it'll pop up in some people's feeds. If you are interested in cards, I do a lot on here. So hit the subscribe button, notification bell if you want to be notified when I go live. It's primarily the way I do it now. I used to just video them and upload it, but I figure why not go live every time I do anything with cards. So Gavin Rathbun Blue, Henna Blomroos Black, Evan Smith Pink, Linus Carlson Red, and another, this is out of 4, Drew Gibson. I think that's the Lux, yep, with the little dots, little, not pixels, but pixie dust or whatever you might want to call it. Evan Smith Pink there. So I probably don't have another foil card, but maybe. Tomas Heitinen Blue, Lucky Lorenzen Black, Trevin Crow Pink, Sullivan Tipton Giraffe, and James Proctor Red. Nate Sexton Blue, Jenny Karpinen Cow, Garrett Girthy Pink, Alexis Kerman Snake, Garrett Girthy Red. If you are into any of these players, let me know. I'm putting together all my duplicates and putting together card sets for players. And Aaron Gossage, blue. AJ Carey, black. Freddie Meza, zebra. Jordan Lynn's snake. And Nick Duran, red. Duran, I believe. Okay. Scott Stokely, blue. Macy Veladiaz, black. Kevin Jones, pink. Noah Meinsma, shattered. And Evelina Salonen, red. Daniel Davidson, blue. Casey White, knitted. Nice. Another one I think I need. Rebecca Minnick, pink. Violet Main, giraffe. And Simon Lizotte, red. New box. Keep her going. Kayla Viska, blue. Anthony Barella, black. Raven Klein, zebra. Emma Arp, snake. Paul Macbeth, red. Tristan Tanner, blue. Daniel Pfaff, cow. Colin Bryant, zebra. Lucky Lorenzen, giraffe. Grady Shoe, red. Jaden Rye, blue. Chantel Badinsky, knitted. All right, we got 4 of those so far. Taylor Chosick, pink. Deanne Carey, giraffe. And Maria Oliva, red. Parker Welp, blue. Kevin Fodry, cow. Paul Macbeth, pink. Paul Oman, giraffe. And Mason Ford, red. First foil. Trevin Crow, blue. Morton Brenna, cow. Harper Thompson, pink. Alden Harris, red. And I got 4 out of 4. Jordan Lynn's, nice. That's a good one. 4 out of 4. Oh, there's a Lynn's collector out there somewhere. Grady Shoe, blue. Taylor Chosick, cow. Sheila Melee, pink. Gavin Babcock, shattered. And Jake Wolf, red. Corey Ellis, blue. Cat Merch, black. Kelvin Heimberg, pink. Jaden Rye, snake. And Zachary Nash, red. Morton Brenna, blue. Kelvin Heimberg, cow. Ben Calloway, pink. Luke Sampson, snake. And Ben Wolf, red. Katie Elsalou, blue. Jake Wolf, black. Hannah Blomroos, zebra. Cat Merch, snake. And Christopher Robbins, red. Morton Brenna, blue. Nate Sexton, black. Corey Ellis, zebra. Rebecca Minnick, giraffe. And Ty Love, red. All right. Second stack. Second box. Daniel Pfaff, blue. Canute, Holland, black. Ben Wolf, zebra. Austin Turner, snake. And Luke Sampson, red. Casey White, blue. AJ Carey, black. Kristen Lott, pink. Zach Melton, giraffe. And Justin Rozak, red. I haven't gotten a laser eyes yet in 2 boxes. Simon Lizotte, blue. Nathan Queen, black. Eagle McMahon, pink. Jake Wolf, shattered. Jeremy Colleen, red. I think I might be in for a 1-1 or something. There we go. I called it. It was due. Aiden Scott. Laser eyes. Jakub Knopik. Knitted. Albert Tom, zebra. Austin Turner, red. Let this be out of 2. Nope, out of 5. Missy Gannon. That's a good one. So there's the 2 foils. Caleb Bruce, blue. Nice hit here for my set. Kristen Lott, knitted. Natalie Ryan, the zebra. Paul Macbeth, giraffe. And Raven Newsom, red. Lenny Kempinen, blue. Austin Turner, cow. Jake Brown, pink. Trevin Crow, snake. Tim Barham, red. All right, give me a bonus foil or a 101. Just do it. Gannonburr, blue. Zach Nash, black. Rebecca Cox, zebra. Grady Shue, snake. And Joseph Anderson, red. We got the Idlewild on in the background so I can listen in. Freddie Meza, blue. Ty Love, black. Raven Klein, pink. Elijah Bickle, giraffe. And Holland Handley, red. Noah Meinsma, blue. Adam Hammies, black. Joseph Anderson, pink. Jaden Arai, shattered. Lucky Lorenzen, red. Last pack, box 2. Don't worry. I'm going to keep going. Jakub Semerad, blue. Braden Sides, black. Carter Aarons, pink. Matty O, snake. And Tomas Heitonen, red. Okay. About due. No 1 of 1. No numbered of 2. Garrett, if you're still here, I just saw your Facebook message. So sorry if I confused you. Gary Girthy, blue. Another knitted. Jacob Cortis. Matty O, zebra. Jenny Karpinen, snake. And Raven Newsom, red. Daniel Pfaff, blue. Alexis Kerman, black. Gannon Burr, zebra. Nice. James Proctor, shattered. Juna Heinen in red. Sheila May laser eyes. Jeremy Colleen, cow. Jaden Rye, zebra. Holland Handley, shattered. Randy Dewick, red. So if anybody else that's on the stream is interested, you can just send PayPal in the chat. It has the information. It's also in the description. So if for some reason the chat expires, like it only has so much of it. Grady Shoe Laser Eyes out of 15. Kona Montgomery Black. Andrew Presnell Zebra. Taylor Chosick Snake. Hanowin Red. I'm just opening for myself unless somebody else ordered. So if you're interested, just leave me a note in here that you've ordered it. I'll check the payment and I will. Basically, you just have to tell me if you want them shipped or if you want me to open them for you live here and then ship them. Holly Finley Blue, Gavin Phillips Cow, Sarah Holcomb Pink, Connor Rock Snake, Sophia Donica Red. I got you, Garrett. Paul Macbeth Blue, Tomas Heitonen Black, Christian Cuoxa Pink, Evan Smith Giraffe, and Hannah Wynn Red. Aaron Gossage and Fuego out of 10. Joey Buckets Cow, Eric Oakley Zebra, Natalie Ryan Snake, and Simon Lazat Red. Laser Eyes, Sullivan Tipton, Micah Groth Cow, Anthony Barella Pink, Eagle McMahon Shattered, and Andrew Miranda Red. Give me 1 second here. So it's 30 Shattered, 20 Knitted, 15 Laser Eyes, 10 in Fuego, 5 is Shimmer, 4 is Lux, 3 is Blocks, and then 2 is Magma, 1 is Tour de Force. So there's 1,380 of each base, 135 reds, 110 blues, 90 pinks, 60 blacks, 55 cows, 50 snakes, 45 zebra, 40 giraffe. All right. Tristan Tanner blue, Nestori Tukanen black, Tomas Heitonen pink, Grady Shoe shattered, Mason Ford red. So yeah, if you're an individual player collector, it's crazy to open boxes and packs forever, hoping to hit. You're likely, if you think about it, you're likely to get one of your favorite player per box. You might get two, but with there being 184 players and 200 cards in a pack, it's not likely you're going to get a bunch. So it takes a lot of packs to get more than one of your player. So it's partially why I'm doing this. I'm filling my own sets. Then I have all the duplicates that I can trade directly to the per people that collect a player. Parker Welk, or sell and buy the cards I need. Corey Ellis black, Christian Cuoxa pink, Kale LaVisca red, and we got another blocks out of 3. Erica Stinchcomb. Alrighty. This is box 3, so we should get one more foil. Or a 101. Jordan Lynn's blue. Chris Clemens knitted. Scott Stokely pink. Nina Guerrero shattered. Paul Macbeth red. I think after these last 3 boxes plus these packs, I'll be nearly complete on up to black. And then these will take some trading to finish off. And then I'll probably be buying if I go that far. I definitely want that. And I figured if I'm going for that, I might as well also go for the Shattered. So it's a lot of cards. But being a set collector and a guy who likes parallels, it's hard to stop building the set. Matt Bell blue, Katrina Allen black, Noah Meinsma pink, Abigail Wilson snake, and Simon Lizotte red. Taylor Chosick laser eyes, Morton Brenna cow, Colt Montgomery pink, Randy Dewick giraffe, and Nick Duran red. Hannah Wynn blue, Ryan Mulder black, Lenny Kempen in pink, Zach Melton giraffe, and Christian Quoksa red. Please tell me if I'm mispronouncing that name. Quoksa. That's the American pronunciation, apparently. I've never seen that name before. A name like that. Lexus Kerman blue, Katrina Allen black, Jake Wolf zebra, Gavin Babcock snake, Chris Clemens red. Get a little drink. En Fuego and a foil. Hannah Wynn and Fuego. Hannah Wynn black. Nathaniel Johnson zebra. Kristen Lott red. And 2 out of 5. Elias Luukkonen. Elias, I don't know. So no numbered out of 2 and no numbered out of 1. Christopher Robbins blue. Luke Humphreys black. Parker Welk zebra. Raven Newsom shattered. Violet Main red. Another En Fuego, Harper Thompson. Ella Hansen black. Andrew Marweed pink. Bo McLaughlin snake and Colton Montgomery red. Gavin Babcock blue. Kevin Fodry black. Garrett Gerthy zebra. Justin Rozak shattered. Drew Gibson red. What's up, Mark? I don't recall if I've hit any more. Chris Dickerson blue. Nathan Queen knitted. Holly Finley pink. Zach Nash snake. Erica Stinchcomb red. Is he from your area, R2? So this would be box 18 for me. And I'm stopping at 20 for sure. Yeah. I'm a glutton. But I'm going to have a lot of trade bait, and I'm going to make a lot of sets out of this. Matty O, laser eyes. Rebecca Minnick, knitted. Daniel Pfaff, pink. Gavin Rathbun, shattered. Tim Barham, red. I know Taylor's not going after everything, so all of 6, this is the 4th. Kuoksa is from Finland. Okay. Paul Crayons, blue. I had never heard the name. I don't think I've ever seen him on coverage. Or leaderboard or anything. Jacob Cordes black, and I follow it pretty closely. Bradley Williams pink. Paige Pierce snake, nice. Owen Scoggins red. Joel Freeman blue. Nestori Tukinen cow. Anakin Sten zebra. Sorry, a little high there. Raven Newsom giraffe. And Evan Scott red. Ben Wolf blue. Silas Schultz black. Anthony Barella pink. Kale LaVisca giraffe. Jake Wolf red. Ooh, En Fuego. Bradley Williams and a knitted Eliezra. That's good for my set. Corey Ellis zebra. Chris Clemens shattered. And Elias Lukanen. Elias. I say it different every time. Bounce back and forth. Got a foil and a laser eyes. Raven Klein. Nicholas Antela black. Taylor Chosick pink. Gigi Hancock red. And this is 3 out of 5. Casey White. It's nice. So, Mark, I did some math. I'm going to be really close to being complete. Probably through cow, knowing that I have 30 or 40 duplicates to trade. Hopefully to get other cows from the other guys in Wisconsin. I'm wasn't planning on it, but I may still go for these. It really depends on what the big cards I have can fetch me, but I'm definitely doing the knitted, and I know I'm going to have to buy a bunch because I won't be able to trade for a ton of them. And I figured why not also do the shattered. So most likely I'm doing these two, plus all of these. But I'm not trading for these until I know I'm done opening. That's what I've learned in the past. That's why I'm going through as a glutton and just doing all my boxes right away. Because I trade for cards, and then I'd open more, and then I'd hit the cards that I already traded for. So I'm trying to avoid that. Tony Armin in blue. Luke Bain black. Gavin Babcock zebra. Alden Harris giraffe. And Ty Love red. So I'm busting through these pretty quick. It'd be great if I could find other set builders that can swap one for one with my duplicates, but I don't know that that's going to be the case. If Taylor's doesn't sound like he's building a ton of it, not sure if he was going to pick and choose. He still didn't really know. He's kind of the main other set collector that I know of because he's basically going for if it's a card he doesn't have, he'll trade for it or buy it. Freddie Meza blue, Jake Munn cow, Caleb Bruce zebra, Simon Lazat snake, and Kevin Fodry red. Jordan Lynn's blue, Andrew Marweed cow, Jake Brown zebra, Sheila Melee giraffe, and Yakub Semerad red. Corey Ellis blue, Macy Valadiaz cow, Alexis Kerman zebra, Paul Macbeth snake, and Parker Walk red. Emily Weatherman blue, Tony Maurice black, Carter Aarons zebra, Evan Smith shattered, Maria Livamagi red. Paul Ulibarri blue, Sully Tipton knitted, Matt Bell pink, Aiden Scott snake, and Canute red. Jacob Cordes blue, Bodan Billick cow, Nick Duran pink, Tony Maurice snake, and Axel Olsen red. Andrew Presnell blue, Aaron Gossage black, Colin Bryant pink, Paul Ulibarri snake, and Hannah Wynn red. Sandhill, okay. Do you have Sandhill cranes, or do they where she's from? Oh, baby, we got a foil. And it's out of 2. Lucky Lawrence in blue, Jessica Weiss cow, Sarah Holcomb zebra, Emma Arp red, 70,000. Tinya Väisänen out of 2. So that's what I would expect in a larger sample size, such as 4 boxes. Casey White laser eyes, Aaron Gossage cow, Morton Brenna pink, Andrew Miranda snake, Tim Barham red. Now give me that bonus 101. Come on. You got to show off. Nina Guerrero blue, GT Hancock black, Missy Gannon pink, Danielle Davidson giraffe, and Rebecca Cox red. Joey Buckets laser eyes, Jake Brown cow, Daniel Pfaff pink, Leah Sinigini giraffe, and Maddie O red. Simon Lizotte blue, Natalie Ryan black, Evan Smith zebra, James Conrad shattered, and Sullivan Tipton red. Thanks, Artur. It's probably just because I watch so much disc golf. I hear him talk. I wouldn't know, like Daniel Davidson. I wouldn't have known that's how it's pronounced. I thought it was Daniel Davidson. Greg Barsby blue, Jake Hebenheimer cow, Sophia Donica pink, Tinya Väisänen, and Danny Clayton red. Box 5. I don't need an opener. Just Joel Freeman blue, Bradley Williams black, Abigail Wilson pink, Jennifer Smiley snake, Ella Hansen red. Excuse me, let me reposition. Ooh, my base. Oh, this is not going to be fun to sort. Not going to be fun to sort. Just a quick look. Base. That's a lot of base. Send me a stack. Yeah. Alexis Kerman blue. Haley King black. Katie Tate pink. Luke Humphreys shattered. Colin Bryant red. So it used to be really easy to collect cards. Buy some packs. Well, they didn't have boxes originally at all. It was just packs. Linus Carlson blue. Hannah Blomroos cow. AJ Carey zebra. Eliezra Middling shattered. And Evan Scott red. My stock of extra sets and base cards, duplicates. Oh my gosh, it's getting huge. It used to be so simple. I think I missed missed a blue. Kevin Fodry. Abigail Wilson knitted, not schnitted. Ben Calloway zebra. Tristan, whoa. Check that out. Check out the number, PDGA number. Misprint. First one of that I've seen. Didn't line up. And they reprinted it. Yeah, I had to check to make sure they weren't all like that. See that? Even the PDGA is slightly off. Or no. Yeah, the P. I don't know if you can get that to zoom. P and D and G and A and number, and then the numbers. They're misaligned. There's a double print there. Can't quite get it to focus to that point, though. Is this making your eyes hurt? I'm going to have to set that one aside. Maria Livamagi. Yeah, that's the first time I've caught that. I did see that all zebras say snake on the back. Every one of them. They didn't print some and then see the error and print more. They're just all printed at one time, I assume. Jared Stoll blue. Garrett Gerthy cow. Maria Oliva pink. Randy Dewick snake. And Juna Heinen in red. Connor O'Reilly blue. Andrew Presnell cow. Andrew Marweed zebra. Jessica Weiss giraffe. And Gavin Babcock red. Boom. Big one. Laser Eyes Barella. Ben Wolf black. Christopher Robbins zebra. Cole Radalin giraffe. And Jakub Knopik red. Evelina Solonin blue. Nate Sexton black. Calvin Heimberg zebra. Abigail Wilson giraffe. And Missy Gannon red. Come on, foil. Probably in the next pack. Deanne Carey blue. Nicholas Antela black. Hannah Blomroos pink. Jakub Knopik snake. And Ella Hansen red. One. Nope. Foil. Told you though there was one coming. Micah Groth blue. Ryan Mulder cow. Lisa Fake is zebra. Drew Gibson red. And numbered 4 of 5. Raven Newsom. Andrew Presnell and Fuego. Lenny Kempinen cow. Timu Talkinen pink. Justin Rozak Giraffe Corbin Milcheski red. Connor O'Reilly blue. Leah Sinigini black. Maria Oliva zebra. Zach Arlinghouse snake. And Hjalmar Fredrickson red. Ezra Robinson blue. Randy Dewick cow. Freddie Meza pink. Gavin Phillips shattered out of 30. And Nathaniel Johnson red. Axel Olsen blue. Luke Sampson black. Macy Valadiaz zebra. Cadence Burge snake. Corey Ellis red. Nate Sexton blue. Luke Sampson knitted out of 20. Sheila Melee pink. Andrew Presnell snake. And Randy Dewick red. Randy Dewick blue. Madison Walker black. Maria Livamagi zebra. Wow, I've got more zebras than snakes and more than cows. Holly Finley giraffe. Eric Oakley red. Interesting. Interesting collation. Tomas Heitinen. I think it probably has something to do with the position in the pack where there's 10 cards in a pack. 1 through 5 are base. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 have their own potential. Like, I don't think you can only get red in the bottom. So there's the Henna Blomroos. Foil can only come in slot would be 9. Red would be 10. And then I think black, pink, blue are maybe in the middle. 8. I don't know. Might have something to do with it. This is another out of 3. Bowden Billick black. Timu Talkin and zebra. And Linus Carlson blocks. 3 of 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 10 foils in 5 boxes. Go figure. Andrew Miranda, laser eyes. Adam Hammies, black. Andrew Marweed, pink. Eagle McMahon, shattered. And Alexis Kerman, red. I was just hoping for one big hit in the foil. I have hit 3 1-of-1s, which is a little bit ahead of the pace. I was way ahead of the pace out of the gate. I hit 2 in my first 5 boxes or 4 boxes. I don't remember. Harper Thompson blue. Colin Bryant black. James Conrad pink. Katrina Allen shattered. Jared Stoll red. Ezra Robinson blue. Nate Sexton cow. Ben Calloway zebra. Jennifer Smiley snake. Katie Tate red. One more box. I sure hope people want to buy the rest. I don't want to open them. But I feel like if I'm not on Whatnot, people don't want to buy the packs from me. I just hate using Whatnot sometimes. James Conrad, blue. Gannonburg cow, nice. Not sure if I had that one yet. Gannonburg pink. I've said this many times in my streams. You often end up with 2 parallels of the same person. Not like 20% of the time, but it happens pretty frequently. Chris Clemens, snake, and Paige Pierce, red. Jessica Weiss, blue. Chandler Kramer, cow. Gavin Babcock, zebra. Wow. This is the third one I've hit of AB shattered. Bookend, 30 of 30. Bo McLaughlin, red. It's the ESPN, 30 for 30. It's not an eBay 1 of 1. It's an ESPN 1 of 1. I already have one of them traded. Abigail Wilson and Fuego. Bo McLaughlin, knitted. God, they look the same. They look very similar. Chandler Kramer, pink. Elias Luukkonen, giraffe. Colin Bryant, red. GT Hancock, blue. Jenny Karpinen, black. Ella Hansen, zebra. Chris Clemens, shattered. And Emerson Keith, red. Colton Montgomery, blue. Paul Ulibarri, knitted. Emerson Keith, pink. Owen Scoggins, snake. And Emma Arp, red. Leah Sinigini, blue. Caleb Bruce, cow. Nick Lucky Lorenzen, pink. Nestori Tukanen, snake. Christian Kwoksa, red. Foil, felt thicker. Got Trevin Crow on the back, red. Ben Wolf, blue. Garrett Girthy, knitted, nice. Newt Canute, pink. And 3 of 5, Paul Ullman. Ricky Wysocki, blue. Caleb Bruce, cop. Wow. Chantel Badinsky, pink. Alden Harris, giraffe. Cadence Burge, red. Ben Calloway, blue. Austin Turner, black. Simon Lizotte, pink. Gavin Babcock, snake. And Eagle McMahon, red. I would imagine Val's not in here because she didn't tour because of the injury. And I don't know about Silva. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she hasn't. Oh, that's right. They don't have to get permission from the individual players anymore, I don't believe. But they used to until they were licensed. Not sure why Silva's not in here. Elijah Bickle, blue. Haley King, cow. Gavin Babcock, zebra. Freddie Meza, zebra. Giraffe, Daniel Pfaff, red. But a lot of Europeans are too. This must have been the year that they traveled more. Emerson Keith, blue. Freddie Meza, black. Jakub Semerad, zebra. Axel Olsen, snake. Tony Maurice, red. And Fuego, Sarah Holcomb. Jeremy Colleen, cow. Ryan Mulder, zebra. Jenny Karpinen, snake. And Jessica Weiss, red. Paul Macbeth, blue. Greg Barsby, cow. Ty Love, pink. Kristen Lott, snake. And Morton Brenna, red. Macy Valadiaz, blue. Jake Cordes, black. Parker Welk, zebra. Joey Bucket, snake. And Grady Shoe, red. 10? Okay. I didn't remember exactly. Morton Brenna, blue. Freddie Meza, black. Trevin Crow, zebra. Eagle McMahon, red. And foil, 1 of 2. Oh, oh, Isaac Robinson, Magma. That's my best hit out of everything. Potentially better than the 1 of 1. I don't know. Joel Freeman. I sold the Maria Oliva to a collector of hers. G. Wolf already knows about the Freeman. And then the third one I hit was a rookie. Bo McLaughlin. Paul Ulibarri, blue. Eliezer Midling. Aiden Scott, zebra. Holland Handley, shattered. And Andrew Marweed, red. A few more packs. Maybe I'll get a bonus 1 of 1 or a foil. I don't think I will, but Zachary Nash, blue. Greg Barsby, knitted. Nice. Noah Meinsma, pink. Justin Rozak, snake. Katie Elsalou, red. So if I don't get a 1 of 1, I pretty much finished directly on pace. 3 out of 20. Annalie Tugas Monaste, blue. Sophia Donica, cow. Joey Buckets, pink. Ezra Ader holds shattered. And Trevin Crow, red. Casey White, blue. Allie Smith, black. Linus Carlson, pink. Juna Heinen, shattered. Greg Barsby, red. Last pack. Hopefully, don't make me open more of this. No bonus foil. No bonus 1 of 1. Just your regular old average round. But still pretty cool. I've got so many cards. Oh my gosh. Ezra Robinson, blue. Ty Love, black. Raven Klein, pink. Eric Oakley, shattered out of 30. Garrett Gerthy, red. So now comes the daunting task of sorting. And I'm just sorting the parallels right now. I haven't even touched the base. Because ultimately, parallels are what everybody's going to want from this. So I wanted to get them out and ready as soon as possible. Cow. Snake. Yeah, I really hit the zebras hard in that stretch of boxes. And then all these. I'll start with the good. Just run through these hits quick. Get rid of the towel. Biggest hit for sure. 1 of 2, Magma, Isaac Robinson. What's your guess on value? I did some math, some rudimentary math based on what you get in a box and broke it down evenly. So I have an idea. I just don't know how accurate that will be because obviously the lower the number, the more desirable the card. So you wouldn't think that one of 1 is going to be worth, 5 times the amount of what the base cards are worth. I don't know. It's hard. And by base cards, I mean the quantity of base cards that you get. Where were you seeing sales, Mark? Was it on Whatnot? I haven't seen any auctions. I've only seen packs. Okay, who did Whatnot with this stuff already? Singles? He did singles already? Oh man, was that yesterday? That was when I went live right at the same time. I wish I would have been in there. Yep. So he posted that he was going to go live, and I did the same thing within like 10 minutes of each other apparently. And somebody came over and told me that he was doing. I'm like, well, oh well, I'll just open for myself then. Um, the thing is though, like I don't. No offense to Whatnot, but I don't trust Whatnot for true value. Like if you're going to singles shows, that's where you can go and get really good deals. Um, I'll be totally honest that I go there to buy singles specifically because I know it's so much cheaper than anywhere else. At least generally speaking. And if it goes higher than I'm willing to pay, so be it. It's not a big deal. Um, but I feel like that's the singles place to. Obviously, you can buy on eBay, but generally, you're going to get more people in an auction on eBay. And if it's a best offer, the people that really want the card are going to maybe put in a best offer. But if it's just a set price, most of that stuff just sits there forever if they don't allow best offers because people price things so high. But, anyways, the hits Isaac Robinson out of 2, Tinja Väisänen out of 2, Linus Carlson out of 3, Erica Stinchcomb out of 3, Knut Alland out of 3, Jordan Linz out of 4, Drew Gibson out of 4, Paul Oman out of 5, Raven Newsom out of 5, Casey White out of 5, Elias Luukkonen out of 5, and Missy Gannon out of 5. And then numbered Holcomb, Bradley Williams, Enfuego, Goose, Joey Tamale, Barella, Laser Eyes, that's a big one. Buckets, Laser Eyes, Casey White, Matty O. These are for my set. Barsby, Girthy, Yulee, McLaughlin, Sampson, Wilson, Tipton, Middeline, Minnick, Queen, Clemens, Cordis, Lott, Knopik, Badinsky, White, Lay, and the other Lins. And then also, hopefully, going to my set is a bunch of Shattered. So, all right, everyone, I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah, the Lins for sure. I do have some other good Lins too. So, I'm thinking I'll find the right person for those, hopefully. But my goal is to get what I can out of the big cards for the people that are collectible. And then probably just throw up a bunch of like starter sets to entice some people to go for the reds and the blues and the pinks. Because I'm going to have quite a few extras. I'll definitely need to trade some to get the ones I need, but should be fun. It's so fresh and so new. And apparently Ryan's nearly sold out. I can't believe that. They must not have or not that they didn't expect it to be big, but compared to flagship, the production level, the quantity, so much fewer. But again, singles collectors, player collectors, really don't want to open packs and boxes. You might want to get a taste of it, but you're not going to open boxes and boxes because there's no relics, there's no autos. It's just 18 different cards of the same players. So not criticizing or saying there's anything wrong with that. I love it because I might have 8, 10 new sets this year from this release. I don't know. We'll see how far I go. But anyone out there that watches this or was watching, I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe if you want, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I go live. All my card openings will be live either on YouTube or if I'm doing a show on Whatnot. I'd prefer YouTube. Save everybody some money. But ultimately, if that's the only place I'll be able to sell what I have left, I have quite a few boxes still and sets. So if you're looking for the grind set and you only want one player, let me know. I'll gladly open a box to sell those off for a few bucks. That's about it. Thank you, everyone. Take care. You don't need to watch me sleeve. Unlike Steve Dodge, I'm going to end my stream. He let his Whatnot stream run on for like 45 minutes. It's pretty funny.